Hi everyone! Happy New Year! Welcome to this video. I'm Dr. Christina. So happy to see you here. As we begin a new year, it is the perfect opportunity to take a step back and reflect on your accomplishments from the past year. But more importantly, it is the time to set new goals and make a plan to achieve them. As a study coach, I want to encourage you to make the most out of this new year and to help you stay on track with your resolutions. Before you begin, remember to hit the like button. It would help us a lot in creating awesome study content for you. Here are 5 tips on how to create a solid plan that would help you reach your goals. When it comes to setting goals, it is important to make sure they are specific and achievable. Instead of saying, I want to lose weight, set a more specific goal like, I want to lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months by exercising 3 times a week and eating a healthy diet. This way, you have a clear target in mind and can measure your progress along the way. Another example would be, instead of saying, I want to get fit, say, I am going to run 5K in under 30 minutes in the next 6 months by training 3 times a week. A tip to make your goals more effective: pay attention to the word you use when setting your goals. Instead of saying, I want to train 3 times a week, say, I am going to train 3 times a week. This would help you hold yourself accountable as you're making a commitment to yourself. Remember, setting specific and achievable goals is the first step towards reaching your desired outcome and make a journey more successful. Secondly, you want to make it achievable. While it's important to challenge yourself, make sure your goal is realistic and achievable given your current resources and circumstances. One of the ways to check whether a goal is achievable is by looking at what other people have done. Look at what other people have been able to accomplish. For example, if you're a student and you want to improve your grades, look at how other students have been able to improve their grades and find out what strategy they used. This can give you an idea of what is possible and can help you create a plan to achieve your own goals. I always like to show my students how much my other students has improved and tell them how those students managed to achieve it. By showing them real examples, and students can normally visualize their own success and feel more motivated towards it. And you should do that too. Sometimes, by looking at what other people are able to achieve, you could set a goal that could better challenge yourself. Number 3, set a deadline. When it comes to setting goals and making changes, giving yourself a deadline can be a very powerful tool to help you stay motivated. It is the new year, and it's easy to feel like we have all the time in the world to make changes and achieve our goals. But the truth is, time always has a way of slipping away from us, and before we know it, the year is over and we haven't made much progress. I'm definitely guilty of that. But do you remember? Before a project deadline, you're always super motivated and do things very efficiently. And that's what we want to do. So one way to overcome time slipping away is by setting deadlines for yourself. Having a specific date in mind for when you want to achieve your goal can create a sense of urgency and help you stay on track. For example, if you want to lose weight and get in shape, set a deadline for yourself. Let's say 3 months. By that time, you want to have lost 10 pounds. By working out regularly and eating a healthy diet, by having this artificial deadline to yourself, you will have a clear target in mind and you will know that you need to take action now rather than putting it off until later. I also recommend conducting regular reviews to keep you on track and the bigger picture of your progress. You should do monthly, quarterly, and half-year reviews. It would help you to be more motivated and stay on track, giving you a sense of accountability for your goals. Tip number 4, consider your resources. It is important to take into account the resources that are available to you. That is something that I've learned over the years. When I was younger, I used to focus mostly on what I could do and what I could achieve on my own. But I didn't always take into account the resources that were available to me. However, as I've grown older, I've come to realize that by taking into account the resources around me, such as time and support from others, I'm able to achieve a lot more than I ever thought possible. If you're a student and you want to improve your grades, think about how you could use the resources around you, such as the support of your parents, teachers, and study groups, or even YouTube study channel like this one to help you achieve your goals. One of the most important things to remember when seeking help is that there are no such thing as stupid questions. Everyone has gaps in their knowledge, and it's important to fill them in order to understand the material fully. It's normal to be a little apprehensive when it comes to asking questions, but it is also important to remember that your teachers or tutors or even friends are there to help you. They want you to succeed, and they will be happy to provide you with the support you need. One way to make it easier to ask questions is to become used to it. Start asking questions frequently, even if they seem small or insignificant. This would help you build your confidence, and you will find it become easier over time. For example, let's say you're having trouble understanding a concept in math class. Don't wait until the end of the lesson to ask for help. Raise your hands and ask for clarification as soon as you are unsure. This is something I wish I did earlier in my study because I know that would have saved me so much time. Another example is that you're working on a project or a paper and you're unsure how to properly cite your sources. Don't hesitate to ask your teacher or professor for guidance. Another resource you could turn to is obviously YouTube and the internet. Remember, asking for help is a key component of academic success. By becoming used to asking questions frequently, you will be able to improve your understanding of the materials and ultimately achieve your academic goals. Last and the most important tip is that you need to make your progress measurable. It is important to have a way to track your progress so you can see how far you have come and how much further you have to go. Without a clear way to measure your progress, it's easy to become discouraged and give up. Think about video games. For example, a lot of games has built-in progress measurements in forms of like level, points, and scores. Without it, people will find it hard to gauge their progress and will be less motivated to keep playing. Similarly, when it comes to studying, a lot of students struggle to keep going because they don't know how far they have come or how much further they have to go. This can be very demoralizing. There are many simple ways to keep track of your progress. For example, you can simply write down what a topic you need to cover in a school term and put a tick next to each one that you have learned and revised for. This way, you can see how much you have accomplished and what still needs to be done. And a bonus tip, don't wait until you reach your end goal to celebrate your accomplishments. Celebrate your progress along the way. It would help keep you motivated and give you a sense of accomplishment. It would also make you feel good and push you towards your end goal. Bonus tip, find an accountability partner. You should consider making your goals public. Share them with friends, family, or on social media. This would help you to stay committed to it, as you're now accountable to others and getting support from other people towards achieving your goals. And remember to stay flexible. It is easy to get caught up in the planning phase, but don't be afraid to make adjustments along the way. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, things don't go the way according to plan. And if that happens, just take a step back, re-evaluate, and adjust your strategy. That is part of growth, and that is part of improvement. But remember, the most important thing is to take action and make progress towards your goals. Good luck on your journey, keep working towards your end goals, and don't give up. If you want some accountability, comment below on what your goals are, and I'll keep you accountable.